Hola muchachos, welcome here in my bedroom. I was gonna film with the bed and I was like, no, not getting enough color. I was gonna film over there and I was like, no. I took off my closet door because I want this to be like a studio apartment feeling kind of location situation. And then I was like, hey, I haven't filmed in this corner of my bedroom yet. So welcome to this corner of my bedroom. For today's video, I want to talk to you guys about some minimalism mistakes that either I have made or a lot of people make in general when it comes to like their journey towards having a more minimalistic life. I think minimalism can be really intimidating for a lot of people, and like that's okay. Even me now as a minimalist, I can find minimalism to still be mildly intimidating because it is such a big scale, and I think when it comes to minimalism, a lot of people pull what they want to pull from it and stay there and be comfortable, and that's what I have done. I'm not someone that lives with a very small amount of items that can fit into a backpack, but I do believe in capsule wardrobing, minimal toys for the kids, minimal appliances, no clutter, no extra storage, yada yada yada. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and today's video, this is a special video, okay? We are collaborating with Ashlynne Eaton. She is here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, but we're collaborating here on YouTube, and we are both sharing some minimalism mistakes. And I feel like whether you're a minimalist or not, you will find this video very interesting. Ashlynne creates content about minimalism and intentional living, and she helps people discover how life can be just much better when we slow down and begin living more mindfully. Whether helping people to properly navigate how to declutter their lives, simplify their lives through decluttering, creating healthy habits overall, or just living with less in general. She loves taking what she has learned, how she has learned, what she is in the midst of learning, and share it with her viewers. And just like me, she's from Canada. I still live in Canada, but she now lives in the States. So we're both like Canadian girls. So her video is linked down below. Please check it out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Mistake number one, and this is something I myself have struggled with, is decluttering by myself. And I feel like people will usually watch minimalism videos by themselves, decluttering videos by themselves, and then they just go ahead and like take over the house. And if it's just you in the house, it's kind of a different story, or if you have your own room. But I feel like for me as a mom, and I have 3 kids and a husband, it can't just be me doing all of this. It really is in a lot of ways a team effort. And I've realized every single time I've really decluttered by myself and haven't gone through other people, what do you think about this? Can you tackle this? Can you try this? Someone gets hurt. Someone's like, where did that go? Or actually you could have donated this. I just feel like decluttering works really well as a team, especially if you're in like a family unit that has children. It's really nice to kind of tackle these projects together, and then on top of that, encouraging the kids to declutter, to see what they use and what they don't use, and also show them how to properly donate. Which is leading us into our next mistake, putting high pressure on myself to get rid of things even if I actually still use them. Minimalism is so inspiring. Having less is so cool, and it can really just lift a lot of burden and weight off of our shoulders and chest, and we're just feel so good. And then we're like donating all of our stuff, recycling, we're feeling good, we have like not too much to our name, and then we're like, hold on, I did use that, and I use that every day, and I kind of miss it. You gotta go back to the thrift store and buy your stuff back. I have bought my stuff back at a thrift store. But I think with minimalism, it is so important to take it slow and not go throughout your whole house and declutter everything in one go and like go ham. Take it slow, be super consistent, and don't feel bad if you have items that you use. Don't have guilt in the items that you use, because you use them and that is good and that is beneficial and you're getting the most out of those items. But I encourage you, don't push yourself into the mindset of getting rid of things just to get rid of them. Only rid yourself of things that don't benefit you, don't help you, or just kind of cluttering up your life. Number 3, and this happens a lot, and I get a lot of comments on this channel around this, but just putting minimalism into a box. I feel like a lot of people come to my channel and be like, okay, she's a minimalist, but like she has like a handful of like decorative pillows, and I'm pretty sure she owns like 5 pairs of earrings. She owns more than 1 pair of jeans. I own 2 pairs of jeans, but like she's not really a minimalist. And I guess for some people, when they think of minimalism, again, you can pack your life into a backpack and like live out of your van. And then for some people, minimalism is different because their lives and situation is different. I was just saying to my husband husband today. If I wasn't married and I didn't have kids, I would live out of a van and I would love it and relish every moment of it. But my life right now, I can't do that with 3 kids and a husband and my job and future kids and future plans and everything else. It's nice to have a house. It's nice to have pillows. It's nice to sleep on a proper bed frame. I like to call this minimalism guilt. That guilt that you have when you own things. Put away minimalism guilt. There's nothing wrong with having things in your house that you enjoy, that you, may I say, delight in. Look at minimalism from your viewpoint, your situation, not someone else's, but at the same time, please be motivated and inspired and disciplined by other minimalists to challenge what you own and why you own and do you really need it. Number 4, I've done this, decluttering and not donating properly. You know, just like what I said, the rush, the minimalism decluttering rush, and then you just throw everything in bags and donate it at the thrift store when some of it could have been recycled. Honestly, some of it was trash and you shouldn't give it to a thrift store for them to deal with. Some stuff you could have given to a women's shelter. There are certain things that I have learned going through my minimalism journey and decluttering and minimizing my life that like I look back and I'm like, I am embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed, like what I donated, what I gave away, what I didn't, all that stuff. When you declutter, do your research on where you can donate properly. I am a huge advocate for donating things to a women's shelter. I do it often and it is so fantastic. Thrift stores are great. Recycle really what needs to be recycled. Trash what needs to be trashed. The decluttering high is real and you can just kind of get like foggy and blurry and just want to get this junk out of your house when really just think through how it can get out of your house and go somewhere that it will properly work and benefit other people and even yourself in turn. This one, I've literally only done this a couple times and it was a long time ago, but decluttering so you can make excuses to buy more things. The whole decluttering so I can buy more is such a dangerous place to be in because you are living in this circle of just like buy, declutter, buy, declutter, buy, declutter instead of buy, hold on to for years and years and years and years, get fulfillment, get joy, and then declutter. And you know what? It's just that declutter, excuse, buy more cycle can happen on a weekly basis for some people. It's really insane. It's very wasteful. It's not good for your wallet. That whole consumerism mindset is just such a nasty place to be in. So instead, when I declutter and try to minimize my life, I'm reducing things out of my life that I don't use so I can focus more of my time and attention and enjoyment towards the things that I actually do like and use. And then if I need to buy more things, it's not on a whim. I'm not just like somewhere I go like, oh, pff, that's cute, I'm gonna buy that. I literally have a list on my phone being like, Sarah, like your socks, like you're gonna need some more socks. I have that on my phone. I have some underwear that is listed on my phone that I'm like, Sarah, you need some underwear. If you could capsule wardrobe underwear, that is literally what I'm doing right now. So there's that, but buying intentionally, not decluttering so you can buy more, because I get it. Buying feels good. Totally understand that, but it costs a lot, it takes up a lot, and it's exhausting to go through that cycle of decluttering, buy more, decluttering, buy more. Buy properly and then declutter when you really, really need to. But don't make this like an ongoing thing. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. Ashlynne always drinks tea and like good tea, and she is like a tea expert. I love that. Fun fact, I actually just thought of this. Me and Ashlynne hung out in Vancouver recently, and when we did, pretty sure we didn't even talk about minimalism. Like, we talked about wife stuff, mom kind of stuff, asking her like, when do you want to have babes? Talked about our husbands, the Lord. I don't even think we touched on minimalism. What the heck? We're gonna have to hang out again, Ashlynne, then we can actually talk about minimalism. Next, being a minimalist because it's trendy, and then giving it up a couple weeks later. I didn't do this. I became a minimalist because when me and my husband got married, we moved into a small space and actually raised, not fully raised, had 3 children in that space. It was a 1-bedroom and our bed was literally in the kitchen. It was tight and it was small. We were kind of forced into minimalism, and through that experience, I realized I really, really enjoyed it and have continued that process here in a bigger home. But I have seen and talked with people that have been like driven to be a minimalist and want that, and then they drop it, whether it's not trendy anymore or it just doesn't do anything for them, or they got so much fulfillment out of buying things they can't find fulfillment now in not buying things. I just think the best thing, and just like before, like what I said, instead of decluttering all this stuff and going absolutely crazy in a day or two, start slow, be consistent. Minimalism can really take people and just be like, this is just the best, this sounds amazing, and they go into it and give it their all, and then at the end they're like, wait, why am I doing this? I feel like you need to start slow in order to really remind yourself why you're doing this, how to do it. And then in all that, just be very, very consistent. Don't do things because they're trendy. Do things because they will benefit you, the people in your household, your wallet. Okay, a few more things. Not finding fulfillment beyond your items. We live in a consumerism world mindset, and everyone is obsessed with buying the latest thing, having it, switching it out for the next latest thing, so on and so on. I think when we purchase things, we need to be more intentional with why we're purchasing them. Ask ourselves, why am I purchasing it? Am I purchasing it because it's on sale or because I really think I will use it? If this was triple or quadruple the price, would I still be buying it? That's a very good question. If we were more intentional and thoughtful when it came to us purchasing items that we have in our homes, we would find more of a fulfillment, why is it so fulfillment in those items versus just like buying them on a whim, as a lot of people and I myself have done before. But minimalism is cool because it really shifts our mindset to finding like such great joy in our items, which I don't think it's wrong. There's a lot of cool stuff that our items give to us and bring us, and there's nothing wrong with that. But our items aren't everything. And I've said this before, consume memories, not items. Get out of your house and go places and be with people. Find fulfillment beyond your items. Items are great and they're cool, but guys, they waste away and they really only last for so long. When you become a minimalist, you really have to change your mindset from items to other things, because we're consumed in our items. We love our items, and then when they're taken away from us, we're all kind of like, oh, what do we do without our items? A lot of people take up new activities, find new places to go, they travel more, they invest more into things in their life that they really want to put more attention into. Minimalism, in a lot of ways, is just living beyond the items in your house. And I just love that. And the last thing, and guys, sometimes I get mixed up in this too because it feels good. Minimalism feels good, and I think being a minimalist, sometimes people can be kind of a little too proud of it, and they can put themselves up a little too high next to other people thinking, I'm a minimalist, this is great, I live beyond my items, and maybe even looking down on other people who honestly really do enjoy their items. Just missing the point of minimalism in general. It's not to esteem oneself, but it's a way to simplify your life and make your life maybe a little bit more manageable and enjoyable. And then I guess on top of that, don't force minimalism on others. I think a lot of people enjoy, ooh, my foot just cracked, enjoy a certain way of life, and they're like, I want to tell people about it. But then a lot of people be like, man, don't force this on me. This doesn't work with my life. Like, I have 42 children. How can I be a minimalist? I don't think anyone has had 42 children recently. Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, with minimalism, work on yourself and where you are at and what you're going through, and let other people maybe look at you and go, that looks really good, and I really would like to try something like that. That's a huge reason why I make these videos on YouTube, is to kind of discipline you guys, motivate you guys towards maybe living more minimal. Y'all wanna live living more minimal. And then also in these videos, like, I do not address this to someone. That's the difference. If I was having a conversation with someone and I was just like, hey, yo, you need to be a minimalist, this is how you do it, you gotta do it, they'd be like, whoa, hold on. But it's you guys having a little bit more of an approach towards me and being like, I'm interested in minimalism, which is so great. And I've loved incorporating minimalism content into my channel. Okay guys, so that is a bunch of minimalism mistakes that I want to share with you. Let me know down below, have you ever tried to declutter, become more into minimalism as a whole? And if you have, where do you think that maybe you went wrong or you could do a little bit better? I want you guys to just kind of open up, maybe be a little bit vulnerable, and I'll be down below as well, talking to you guys, thumbsing up and hearting you guys as well. Thank you for being here, and thank you Ashlynne for collaborating with me. Like, girl, seriously. Guys, Guys, you should see her in person. She is everything. She is so beautiful and her hair is so long. Guys, my hair is finally growing out and I'm so excited, but I have a problem. It's flat. My hair is just flat. Her hair was like long and flow. It was beautiful. Anyway, talk about Ashlynne's hair for a while. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.